friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Amber and I'm so glad you've joined me today for my Weight Watchers Weigh-In Wednesday. This is the day of the week where I give an update on my 103-pound weight loss journey. I started this journey on December 26, 2018 at 248 pounds. So you'll find out today where I am. I will say that I am not attending the Weight Watchers meeting today because I have to take my dad, excuse me, to an oral surgeon for a consultation to have a tooth extracted in just a few minutes. So I wanted to film real quick just to give you an update. How did my week go? Well, my week went pretty well. It was busy with the kids, this and that. There's always things happening. It doesn't matter how old your kids get, right? You know, my kids are, 3 kids are all young adults, but sometimes they still need mom and dad. And so, yeah, a lot going on around here. And then we had carry out a number of days. And then we had a very nice get together with all the kids and my daughter-in-law and everybody here, and it was really nice to have everybody, but we had cake. But I just had a very small piece. It was very good, I have to say, but I just had a very small piece. But that said, I will tell you what the scale said today. Now last week, I always kind of try to give a frame of reference. Last week I was 184.4, which I was pretty happy about overall. Today, however, it wasn't 184. It was 185.6. So I am up 1.2. I will own it. I will take full responsibility for that. I will say I probably was a little sloppy with my tracking. Probably snacking more. Lots going on. You know, whenever there's all these other exterior peripheral distractions, you know, obviously it's harder to stay focused. So that is my deal this week. My goal was to walk or exercise at least 3 days. I did 2 days. So yesterday I did the treadmill and the rowing machine, and I felt so good afterwards. That was a win. And then another day I did the rowing machine. So I haven't been outside to do any walking. It's just too hot here, but thankful for the treadmill. So that was a win. My goal for the coming week, I would say, I'm gonna be really busy, so I'm not sure, but I'd like to say that I will at least do the rowing machine 2 times. I will say, health-wise, I am feeling so much better and so thankful for that. So I actually feel like exercising. So that is a good thing. So I wanted to stand up and let you take a look and see a full-length picture, because so often I'm just right up on the camera. So this is, I'll step back a little bit more. This is me as of today, 185. So, yep, come a long way. And again, as a frame of reference, I will include a couple pictures at the end here so you can see where I started out. It's pretty amazing, I have to say. Am I satisfied with 185? No. My goal is 145. So as of today, that would mean 40 more pounds, but that's okay. I will get there. Mark my words, I will get there. So yep, even though this coming week will be super busy for me, I plan as always to track. My goal is definitely to be more mindful and track every bite, because you know, when we get careless, when we get a little complacent, that's when those calories fall through the cracks. But I always say our body keeps good records, right? Our body knows what we what we have taken in. So yeah, I did glance at the weekly online on the Weight Watchers website, and It was kind of talking about being prepared for unexpected meals. And that is a very good topic, actually. And then ways of kind of dealing with that. And one way is definitely to, if you have a favorite meal and, maybe the rest of the family is partaking and you're not so sure calorie-wise if you should, one strategy of dealing with that is to maybe just have half. And that is always, or when you go out to dinner, maybe splitting a meal with your spouse or friend or whatever. That is always a good strategy. Or if no one wants to share or split it with you, to go ahead and have the waiter box up half of it. That way you're not tempted to have the other half. So that is one strategy. But also really just planning, what you're going to have, or, allotting. If you're on Weight Watchers, then you have weekly points. And those you can use for any day of the week. If some people save them up for the weekend, maybe going out to dinner and then just, have kind of a splurge day. I will say regarding the weeklies, it's really not, for my last week, it's not a surprise that I had a gain, honestly, because I was over on my weeklies. And I'd say probably the cake probably put me way over also, but some other things too. So I think I was over by, I don't know, like 19 points, and I don't usually do that. So everything will balance out next week. I am confident of that. Excuse me. So, yep, that's where I am this week, 185. I was looking at my little graph on the Weight Watchers app, and that seems to be the way I go. Down a pound, up a pound, down half a pound, up a half a pound. I don't know. But I have to think that at some point, now, I'm down, I don't know, let's see, 63 pounds. At some point, your body kind of has to adjust to all of that loss. And I was telling my husband, I'd rather do it slowly, honestly, and let my body kind of get used to my new weight. And that way I can have the tools to go ahead and maintain that for the rest of my life versus losing the weight quickly and then, oh my goodness, how am I going to maintain that and gain it all back? That is not what I want to do because I've worked too hard to get to where I am. So definitely want to encourage you, if you are on a long-term weight loss plan, or even if you only have 20 pounds to lose, whatever the case may be, to stick with it. Stick with it. Your health is so worth it. And you will feel so much better. I said last week, I can tell you that I feel so much better at 180, now 185, but than I did at 248 pounds. I felt like I could barely move at 248 pounds. Bending over was a real issue. If something dropped on the floor, well, I'd kind of kick it to the side and hope somebody else came along to pick it up. And that's sad, right? So you want to be able to move around, to have full function and all of that. So I can tell you that I definitely have a lot more energy now, and I'm thankful for that. And so I can only imagine once I lose the rest of the 40 pounds, how much more energy I will have. So that is exciting, and that's what keeps me going. As a cancer survivor, I definitely want to invest in my health and be the healthiest that I can be. Thinking a lot about sugar and its effects on our bodies. And I do have sugar in my morning coffee, but aside from that, I typically do not consume too much sugar. And that is definitely a good thing. I've tried other substitutes. I don't do artificial sweeteners, so that is not an option for me, but definitely I think limiting our sugar intake will yield huge rewards towards our health and fighting disease, because sugar is not our friend, you guys. It is not. As much as we can be addicted to it, I know I can. The minute I start having sweets, I start craving more sweets. It is so amazing how that works. But yeah, I definitely just love eating more fruits and vegetables and lean meats, and I feel better. So that is awesome. So I hope you guys have a great week. I will see you back here next week. I think I will be able to upload on Wednesday, but if I don't, I will upload for sure on Thursday. So I will see you soon. God bless.